We're back with Greensboro Fire and Life Safety Educator Dee Shelton to answer your fire safety questions ahead of Fire Prevention Week, which starts on Saturday. And again, they have a big slate of events that starts on Saturday and goes through all of next week. You can find that all online. In the meantime, we have some text questions. This first one asks, can fire extinguishers be refilled? Where can they be discarded if I can't reuse them?
So for refilling, just do a simple Google search. There's several different companies here in town that will refill them for you. They can also test them to let you know if they are able to refill them. If they're past their lifespan, you can take them. I know for a fact over to EcoFlow over on Patterson, they will take them back, and there may be other places in town that will take them for disposal.
All right, and this is key. Where should you have your fire extinguisher in the house?
We prefer you have it near an exit. If you've got a door that comes into the kitchen area, maybe by that exit. A lot of times if you've got a garage where there's a door that enters into like the kitchen area or laundry area, that might be a good spot for it. You want it near an exit because if there is a fire, you go to get the extinguisher and then you turn around and look back at the fire, it's grown and it will, then you're still right there at the exit and you're not trapped so that you can't get out.
And I, of course, have it underneath, and we've talked about this, underneath my sink with all the other junk that's underneath my sink, which is not where it's supposed to go.
No. Because how often do you use your fire extinguisher? Hopefully never, right?
Right.
But the time that you really need it, now the things that you use on a daily or weekly basis is now sitting in front of it. You've got to get down on the ground and try to crawl under there to get that. That fire is growing behind you. So it's just best to put it where you can see it, everyone can see it, and it's easy to get to.
All right, so we all have some homework to do tonight. When we go home, we move that fire extinguisher. All right, this person says, if you're renting and you're not able to open any of the windows in the home, can your landlord be fined?
I'm not sure about if the landlord can be fined, but they definitely, there is a North Carolina general statute 42-42 that covers all of the information that is in regards to the responsibilities between a landlord and a tenant. And it covers all of that information as well as smoke alarms, CO alarms and such. That's great information for both the landlord and the tenant. Again, that's North Carolina general statute 4242.
And you can Google that to look at that. All right, this person is asking, if I have a smoke detector, will the fire department install it, or do they only install the detectors that you have?
No, if you have, because a lot of people in a home that's been built since 99, you have the electric interconnected type, and you don't want to go backwards on that if you can help it, because that interconnectivity is what gives you a quicker amount of time to get out of the home. So in order to maintain that, you may have to purchase your own alarms, but we will gladly come out and put those up for you. You just have to call us and let us know.
And I just had to do that because mine is interconnected and they were more than 10 years old. And folks, you have to replace your smoke detectors if they're 10 years old. But I ordered them from Amazon, and then I had to order a piece that would hook it back into because it was so old, right? The house is 20 years old. So it needed an adapter to go to those new smoke alarms.
So I'll tell you a little piece of information. They've told us through the National Fire Protection Association, do not teach people to purchase them on Amazon. It's not that you can't get the right thing on Amazon. It's if you don't know what you're looking for, you can be tempted to go to the cheap side.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're getting something that is not UL tested. It's not, it's coming to you and there's already been a death in the nation because of that.
Yeah.
So it's best to either go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get your alarms.
And you want to look for that photo.
Well, there's photoelectric
and the ionization.
Ionization. Yeah, so photoelectric is better in smoldering fires, such as if you fell asleep in the bed with a cigarette, which you shouldn't be doing, or any type of smoldering fire. But for a kitchen fire or your more flashing fires, that would be an ionization type. Typically, that's what people have is the ionization type.
And there's the thought process that you should have a little bit of both in your house.
Right. It is a good idea to have both. If you've got, and you can get them in a combination of photo and ionization, and they're gonna, like in your kitchen, or I'm sorry, in your living room or in your bedroom, those are good places to have that photoelectric. But like I said, in the kitchen, you're probably just gonna want an ionization or near your kitchen.
Hey, I'm just letting the folks back there know I want to be able to bring up that graphic again that talks about the Saturday event that is happening, and it's on Wendover, and it is from 10 until 3. And this is one of those events that is free and open to the public, and this is one of those events that you should bring the kids to. And so we wanted to make sure that you saw that again, 10 to 3. That's right there on West Wendover. They have everything from food trucks and the fire trucks. And so we are inviting you to kick off Fire Prevention Week on that Saturday. Thanks so much for joining us, Dee. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate you.